Jack, I need you to be honest with me. Where are you right now?
At work, obviously. Why do you ask?
Are you sure about that?
Of course I'm sure. Got the wedding this weekend and the delayed honeymoon after that. I'm trying to wrap up as much work as possible beforehand.
I asked you to be honest, remember?
What do you mean? Work is work. I'm at the office, just like I said.
You're cheating on me, aren't you?
What? The heck are you talking about all of a sudden?
I hired a private investigator to follow you.
You did what?
For the past 3 hours, I've been receiving real-time reports of your movements since you left the office.
What the hell? Are you being serious right now? Hold on. What's this about a private investigator? Why would you do something like that?
Your behavior has been really strange for the past month, so I suspected you were cheating.
That's ridiculous. Why would you think that?
Late nights at work, secretive phone calls, always putting your phone face down. I'm not stupid, Jack.
Those are all just coincidences. You're reading too much into things.
Am I? Then explain why the investigator saw you meeting a woman at a cafe an hour ago.
That was just a work meeting.
A work meeting where you held hands across the table?
You're jumping to illogical conclusions.
I couldn't bear to go through with the wedding like this, so I took a chance and hired a private investigator to look into it.
I can't believe you do something like that. Don't you trust me at all?
Clearly. I was right not to. I have evidence of you cheating from other days too, not just today.
No, this isn't cheating. You've got it all wrong.
What else would you call meeting up with a female coworker if not cheating?
It's not what you think. We're just friends.
Friends who hold hands and kiss in cafes?
They saw that?
So you admit it.
Look, it's not serious. It's just a bit of fun.
Fun? You call betraying me fun?
Come on. I wouldn't do anything serious with the wedding being this weekend.
Oh, so it's okay to cheat as long as it's not serious.
It's just stress relief. The wedding planning has been intense, you know?
Stress relief? Are you kidding me right now?
You're blowing this way out of proportion.
Am I? You lied to me and said you were at work.
Okay, I'm sorry for lying. That was wrong.
You're sorry for lying, but not for cheating?
It's not cheating. It's just, I don't know, blowing off steam?
With another woman? How's that not cheating?
Look, you're my wife.
Exactly. I'm your wife, and you're doing this to me. How messed up is that?
I have no intention of divorcing you or anything like that.
Oh, how generous of you. So I should just accept your stress relief with another woman?
It's just that work's been really hectic before the wedding. The time I spent with her was just a form of stress relief, nothing more.
Do you not understand how cruel that is?
I said I'm sorry for lying. What more do you want?
An apology for the actual cheating would be a start.
It wasn't cheating.
We're already married, remember? We registered our marriage 6 months ago because of our work schedule, even though the ceremony and honeymoon were planned for later.
I know that.
Well, you clearly don't care, because if you did, you wouldn't be doing this.
You're making too big of a deal out of this.
Cheating when you were already married is unacceptable,
It's not cheating.
especially night before our wedding ceremony. How could you do this?
Look, I need some time to think about this.
Time to think about what?
About our relationship and everything.
What's there to think about? You cheated. It's that simple.
Not that simple. There's a lot at stake here.
Like what? Your guilt-free affairs?
No, like our future. Our families, the wedding.
Hold on a second. Are you more concerned about the wedding than our relationship?
That's not what I meant. We can't just throw everything away over this.
Over this? You mean your infidelity?
You're not saying the wedding's off now, are you?
That's not even the main issue here.
What do you mean it's not the main issue? It's our wedding!
We're married and you cheated on me. The ceremony is the least of our problems right now.
Come on, we can work through this. We don't need to cancel and everything.
Work through what? Your ongoing affair?
It's not ongoing. It was just a few times.
A few times? Oh, I guess that makes it alright then. How's that any better?
At least I'm being honest now.
Now, after I caught you?
Look, I made a mistake. But it's not worth throwing our whole relationship away over.
It's only natural that I'd be considering divorce. Forget about the wedding ceremony.
Divorce? No, that's not good. Can't do that.
Why not? You clearly don't respect our marriage.
Our marriage and divorce aren't just our problems, you know.
What are you talking about?
Think about our families, our friends, the matchmaker who introduced us.
Sure, I feel bad for our matchmaker, but...
Exactly. They introduced us because they thought we could build a happy family together.
And look how that turned out.
They were looking forward to the wedding too. Everyone was.
So I should stay with a cheater to make everyone else happy?
If we cancel the wedding or get divorced now, we'll be betraying everyone.
Yeah, you already betrayed them by cheating on me.
We both owe them a lot, don't we? Are you really going to betray their feelings now?
Hold on a second. Are you seriously trying to guilt me about this?
I'm just saying there's more at stake than just us.
The only one who betrayed anyone is you. It's not like I cheated, is it?
You're betraying our matchmaker, just as much as if you had been making such a big deal out of me blowing off a little steam, or harping on about divorce.
A little steam? Is that what you call an affair?
It wasn't an affair! And yes, you're overreacting.
Overreacting to finding out my husband is cheating on me?
When you're married, it's important to be big-hearted and accepting about these things.
Are you serious right now? Except you're cheating.
It's not cheating. How many times do I have to say it?
Then what would you call it?
A mistake. A moment of weakness, but not cheating.
A moment that lasted for how long exactly?
It's not important. What's important is that we move past this.
Move past your infidelity without consequences?
Not without consequences. I said I was sorry, didn't I?
Sorry for lying, not for cheating.
Fine. I'm sorry for cheating too. Is that what you want to hear?
I want sincerity, not words you're saying just to appease me.
Look, I am sincere. I don't want to lose you over this.
You should have thought about that before you started your affair.
It wasn't an affair. It was just a thing.
A thing? Is that supposed to make me feel better?
No, I mean, look, can we just forget about this and focus on our future?
Forget about your cheating, just like that?
Yes! I'll make it up to you.
Make it up to me how?
I don't know. What do you want? I'll do anything.
I want a husband who doesn't cheat on me.
I won't do it again, I promise.
How can I believe you?
'Cause I love you. This was just a stupid mistake.
A mistake you made multiple times.
I know. But it's over now, I swear.
Is it? Have you even ended things with her?
I will, right away. I'll call her right now if you want.
So you haven't even ended it yet?
I was going to, after the wedding.
After the wedding? Were you planning on maintaining your affair status throughout the entire ceremony?
No, I don't know what I was thinking.
Clearly you weren't thinking at all.
I was thinking about us, about our future.
While sleeping with another woman?
Ugh, it's not like I had feelings for her or anything.
Oh, that makes it so much better.
I didn't care about her one bit.
Wow, you're such a gentleman. Is that supposed to comfort me?
Kind of? It shows I'm committed to you emotionally.
But not physically, apparently.
I am. It was just a moment of weakness. It won't happen again.
You keep saying that, but how can I trust you?
Because I'm telling you the truth now. I want to make this work.
Now that you've been caught.
Yes. No. I would have told you eventually.
Eventually? When? After we had kids?
No, of course not. Look, I messed up, I know that. But I want to fix this.
I'm not sure if it can be fixed, Jack.
Of course it can. We love each other, don't we?
I thought we did, but now I'm not so sure.
Don't say that. I love you, I really do.
Love doesn't involve cheating, Jack.
I know. I made a mistake, a big one. But please, give me another chance.
I don't know if I can.
Please, Rose. Think about everything we built together.
Everything you've thrown away, you mean?
I haven't thrown it away. It's still here. We're still here.
Are we? Because the Jack I thought I knew wouldn't do this to me.
I'm still that person. I don't know. I lost my way for a little while.
A little while? How long has this been going on exactly?
Does it matter? It's over now.
It matters to me. I want to know how long you've been lying to me.
A couple of months, maybe.
A couple of months? We've only been married for 6.
I know. It was stupid. I'm so sorry.
Sorry doesn't cut it, Jack. Not for this.
What can I do? Tell me what I can do to fix this.
I don't think we can fix this.
Don't say that. We can work through this. I know we can.
I'm not sure I want to.
Please, Rose. Don't throw away our marriage over this.
I'm not the one who threw it away. You did that when you decided to cheat.
I made a mistake. People make mistakes.
This wasn't a mistake. It was a choice. A choice you made over and over again.
I know, you're right. But I'm choosing you now. I'm choosing our marriage.
It's a bit late for that, don't you think?
It's not too late. It's never too late. We can still make this work.
I don't know, Jack. I really don't know.
Just don't make any decisions right now, okay? Let's talk about this face to face.
I'm not sure I even want to see you right now.
I understand, but please, just give me a chance to explain in person.
Explain what? How you repeatedly cheated on me?
To explain how sorry I am. How much you mean to me. How I never meant to hurt you.
But you did hurt me, Jack. You hurt me more than I ever thought possible.
I know, and I hate myself for it. Please, just let me come home and we can talk about this.
I need some time to think. Don't come home right now.
Okay, I understand. But we will talk about this, right? You're not just going to decide without hearing me out.
I'll think about it, but right now, I need space.
Okay, I love you, Rose. Please remember that.
I wish that was enough, Jack. I really do. Hey, Jack, are we still on for coffee later?
Lisa, we need to talk.
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good. What's up?
Rose found out about us.
What? How?
She hired a private investigator. They've been following me.
Are you kidding me? That's insane.
I know, but that's not the point. We need to end this.
End it? Just like that?
Yes, just like that. I'm married, Lisa. This should never have happened.
But you said you weren't happy with her. That's why we started this.
I know what I said, but it was a mistake. All of it.
A mistake? Is that what I am to you? A mistake?
No, that's not what I meant. You're not a mistake, but this... us? It's wrong.
It didn't feel wrong when you were kissing me yesterday.
I know and I'm sorry. I got carried away. It won't happen again.
So that's it? You're just going to go back to her?
She's my wife, Lisa. I made vows to her.
Vows you've been breaking for months.
I know, and I feel terrible about it. But I need to try to make things right with Rose.
And what about me? What am I supposed to do?
I'm sorry, Lisa, I really am. This has to end.
You're sorry? That's all you have to say?
What do you want me to say? This was never supposed to be serious.
Maybe not for you, but did you ever think about how I might feel?
I didn't think it was like that for you.
Of course you didn't. You were too busy thinking about yourself.
That's not fair. We both knew what this was.
Did we? Because I thought there was something real between us.
Lisa, I care about you, I do. Rose is my wife.
A wife you've been cheating on? How is that any better?
It's not. I know it's not. but I have to try to make things right.
And what about me? I just get tossed by the wayside?
I'm sorry, Lisa. I never meant for things to go this far.
But they did, and now you're just walking out on me?
What choice do I have? My marriage is on the line.
A marriage you were ready to throw away yesterday.
I wasn't thinking clearly. I got caught up in the moment.
For months? You got caught up in the moment for months?
I know it sounds bad.
It doesn't just sound bad, Jack. It is bad.
Look, I'm sorry, I really am. But this has to end.
Fine, go back to your wife. See if I care.
Lisa, please don't be like this.
Be like what? Upset that I'm getting dumped?
We were never really together. You knew I was married.
And that makes it okay?
No, it doesn't. None of this is okay.
You got that right. So what now?
Now? Now we go back to being co-workers. Nothing more.
Just like that?
Yes, just like that. It's the right thing to do.
The right thing? Where was this rigid moral compass of yours all these months?
I know I messed up, but I'm trying to fix it now.
Fix it for yourself, you mean? What about me?
What do you want me to say?
I want you to admit that you used me.
I didn't use you. We both entered into this willingly.
Did we? Because I remember you telling me how unhappy you were in your marriage.
I was confused. I made a mistake.
A mistake. There's that word again.
Lisa, please. Can we just end this amicably?
You want me to be nice about being dumped?
I want us to be able to work together without issues.
Oh, so now you're worried about work.
Of course I am. This could affect both our careers.
Maybe you should have thought about that before starting an affair with a coworker.
You're right. I should have. I'm sorry.
Stop saying you're sorry. It doesn't change anything.
What do you want from me, Lisa?
I want you to admit that this means something for you.
It did mean something, but not enough to destroy my marriage over.
Wow. Thanks for that.
I didn't mean it like that.
Then how did you mean it? Because it sounds like I was just a fun little distraction for you.
You weren't just a distraction. But I have a life. A wife. Commitments.
Commitments you were happy to ignore until you got caught.
I know, I messed up badly.
So that's it? We're done?
We have to be. I'm sorry, Lisa.
Fine, go. But don't expect things to be normal at work.
Lisa, please. We need to be professional about this.
Professional? Like sleeping with your coworker?
It's not fair.
None of this is fair, Jack, but that's life, isn't it?
I really am sorry, Lisa.
Save it. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Okay. I'll see you at work then.
Whatever. Goodbye, Jack. Hello, is this Rose? Yes, who's this? This is Lisa, Jack's friend. Oh, I see. I've transferred the money to the specified account for the you-know-what. Please confirm. I've confirmed it. The transfer fee was deducted from my end, so I didn't get the full amount. When I made the claim, I asked you to cover the transfer fee, didn't I? Look, our affair consists of meeting a grand total of 3 times, and it was only for about a month. I'm really annoyed about having to pay for compensation. You got most of it. What's a big deal about the transfer fee? Wow, Lisa, affair? I can really feel your sincerity and remorse here. Sincerity? As if. Clearly. But I paid the compensation, so we're good now, right? Honestly, the fact that I'm even talking to you at all makes me incredibly uncomfortable and angry. I don't have the energy to fight this right now. I'll let the transfer fee slide. Forget it. Thank you. I've confirmed the compensation payment. I'll be taking my leave now. Wait a moment. Is there something else? I heard tomorrow's wedding is going to be super fancy. Excuse me? It's at the Ritz, right? Yes, it is. Why are you asking about this? I heard the ceremonies and receptions at the place cost a fortune, and that it's a popular place with celebrities. That's correct. It's a very prestigious venue. I heard it's so beautiful you can take amazing photos from pretty much anywhere. And there's a reception hall called the Sky Garden that takes up the entire floor with a breathtaking view. You seem to know a lot about it. I've done my research. It sounds amazing. It is indeed a very nice venue. I bet. Must be nice to be able to afford a place like that. Why don't you use it when you get married, Lisa? I wish I could marry a man who could afford a place like that. What do you mean? Someone like Jack, for example. Someone like Jack? I mean, he must be earning a lot to be able to have a wedding at a place like that, right? There's not really any of your business. To be honest, I wasn't really interested in him at first. What are you talking about? He's not my type at all. And why did you have an affair with him? But when I heard about the wedding and got an invitation as a coworker, at first, I thought there was no way I'd waste my precious days off on a colleague's wedding. You got an invitation? I don't remember inviting you. Jack invited me. He said it would be fine. I see. Go on. I mean, renting a dress and preparing a gift costs quite a lot, doesn't it? Sure, going to weddings can be surprisingly expensive. I didn't want to spend that kind of money on someone who's just a coworker. Then why did you decide to come? Because when I saw where the venue was, I was shocked because it said the Ritz. And I couldn't believe someone I knew could afford to have a wedding at such a famous place. What are you implying? I mean, sure, a company pays well, but not that well. I mean, what are you trying to say? Even though I get paid well, I don't really like my job. I'm not sure how this is relevant. It's a hassle to go to work every day. Okay. So I wanted to find someone to depend on quickly. Huh? What are you even talking about? Basically, I'm saying I want to marry a man who can afford a wedding at the Ritz. Are you implying what I think you are? Then I could become a housewife and live a good life, right? Are you saying it wasn't just an affair to you? Did you actually have your sights set on Jack for real? Yes, I was being completely serious. I can't believe this. But we only dated for a month, and I ended up having to pay compensation. Sure, it wasn't much, but I'm planning to come to the wedding tomorrow to try bragging myself a rich-looking guy to make up for it. I really don't think there's much point in you coming to the wedding venue tomorrow. I'll decide if there's a point or not. Lisa, the wedding is cancelled. What? Since when? Since I found out about the affair. You can't cancel it. I've already made a beauty salon appointment and made my preparations. I'm sorry, but that's not my problem. Of course it's your problem. You're ruining my chances. Chances of what? Finding another married man? To find someone who can provide for me. Duh. Wow, this conversation is clearly a waste of my time. If you see any good men tomorrow, introduce them to me. There won't be any men there because there won't be a wedding, Lisa. We'll see about that. Hey, your name was Rose, right? Yes, that's right. I've arrived at the wedding venue, but something seems off. What? You actually came? I thought everyone who got RSPV'd had been contacted about this, but clearly I was wrong. Contacted? What are you talking about? About the wedding being cancelled. I can't reach Jack either, and I've arrived at the venue, but no one's here. Yes, because the wedding is cancelled. What do you mean it's cancelled? I told you the wedding was cancelled, didn't I? No, you didn't. When did this happen? I said it would be pointless for you to come. You never said it was cancelled, though. The wedding has been cancelled. I thought that was clear from our conversation. How is that clear? You just said it would be pointless to come. Did you really think we would put on a happy face and pretend nothing happened after the affair was discovered? You cancelled my chances to meet someone? That's what you're worried about? Not the fact that you helped ruin a marriage? My life is important too, you know. By the way, we also got divorced. Divorced? What, over a month-long affair? Yes, over betrayal of trust and vows. It wasn't even an affair. What would you call it then? It was just a bit of fun. Fun? You call destroying a marriage fun? You're overreacting. It wasn't that serious. Whether to consider that fun as an affair is my decision, I think. But isn't divorce and canceling the wedding going too far? That's not for you to decide. Besides, you're at fault too. I'm at fault? How did you figure that? I mean, you couldn't even be there for him to relieve his stress. Excuse me? You were his wife, but you couldn't even comfort him. Guys don't stray for nothing. It must have been your fault somehow. I was lied to, cheated on, and even after it was discovered, I didn't receive a single proper apology from him. Just because you didn't get an apology, canceling the wedding over it is still childish. What are you, 6? This isn't about my level of maturity, Lisa. This is about basic trust and respect in a marriage. Then you should apologize for him too. Apologize? For what? Say you're sorry for not being able to comfort him. How did we even get to this conversation? I paid compensation, got all dolled up at the salon, and even prepared a gift. That's not my problem. Of course I'm angry that my chances to find someone to depend on is gone. How could we have a wedding when I divorced him? You actually went through with the divorce? Yes, I did. The divorce was finalized yesterday. Over a stupid affair? Over betrayal of trust in our marriage vows. It's a waste for me to come here. Of course it was. I did try telling you not to come. At least pay me back for the beauty treatments and transportation costs. That's ridiculous. I didn't owe you anything. You ruined my plans. Your plans to what? Find another married man to leech off to? To find financial stability. That's not my responsibility. Wait a minute, you said you divorced, right? Yes, that's right. So that means he's single now, right? Technically, yes, but why does that matter? A single man who can afford a wedding at the Ritz, you say? Are you serious right now? So there's no problem if I marry him, right? That's up to you, but what? Didn't you say he wasn't your type? Marriage is about more than just the type. What do you mean? More importantly, as long as he can provide me with financial stability for life, any man will do. Wow, talk about being shallow. Say what you want, this is the shortest road to happiness. Happiness built on using others? Remember this, old lady. Putting your emotions aside and using marriage rationally as a tool to achieve happiness is the smart woman's way. I see. If you're so determined, I won't say anything anymore. Good now, where can I find Jack? I don't know, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Fine, I'll find him myself. Good luck with that. You'll need it.
Rose, can we talk?
What is there to talk about, Jack?
Can't we reconsider the divorce?
Are you serious?
I apologize from the bottom of my heart for fooling around with Lisa.
Fooling around? Is that what you call it?
Yes, because an affair would be a betrayal. And I never intended to do that.
You lied to me and met another woman, but you say you didn't mean to betray me? How can you say that?
It was a kind lie to avoid hurting you.
How is someone you can't even properly apologize kind?
I'm apologizing now!
You say it's for me, but it's all for yourself.
That's not true. I really do love you.
Love doesn't involve cheating, Jack.
I know, I messed up. But can't we work through this?
I don't think we can. The trust is gone.
But what about our matchmaker? They'll be devastated.
Her matchmaker? That's what you're worried about?
They put so much effort into bringing us together.
You're the one who betrayed our matchmaker.
I apologized a lot, didn't I?
Only after I brought up the divorce.
I'm really sorry, I really am. From the bottom of my heart.
The divorce is settled. I received the compensation, and it's on record that you're at fault.
Isn't there anything I can do to change your mind?
That's enough for me, so let's just say our goodbyes.
Don't say that. Give me another chance.
Why should I?
Because I love you. And because my life would be ruined otherwise.
Huh. What do you mean?
I took out some loans for the wedding. And now with the cancellation fees.
That's not my problem anymore, Jack.
Please, Rose, I'm begging you.
You should have thought about the consequences before you cheated.
I know, I messed up. But please, we try to work it out?
No, Jack, it's over. Hey, Rose, it's Lisa again. What is it now? Why don't you tell me about Jack's situation? What situation? I said I wanted to marry a rich man and live a good life, remember? And? Well, it turns out he started taking out loans after you mentioned divorce. Don't you think you had an obligation to tell me that? That's right, I had zero obligations whatsoever. I had no obligations to tell you anything about his financial situations. Full stop. Well, I've already married him. What? Isn't that too fast? It was a rushed courthouse wedding because I thought I was getting a rich husband. I see you've already made your bed. Now you have to lie in it. Why did he take out loans? For the compensation, wedding cancellation fees, and honeymoon cancellation fees. Wait, I understand the compensation and honeymoon being unexpected expenses, but what about the wedding cancellation fees? Weren't you going to pay for the wedding anyways? The wedding costs were going to be covered with the help of my relatives, our savings, and the cash gifts from guests. Your relatives? Actually, my uncle is an executive director at a big company. He's what you called a high-ranking executive. What? Why am I just hearing about this now? It wasn't relevant before. He's also a rather big fish in the stock market, if you catch my drift. So, you come from money? I don't know all the details, but he and his wife didn't have children, so they really doted on me. I guess you could say I never really struggled financially. I can't believe this. That's why he introduced me to a young man from the company where he's an executive director. Wait, are you saying? That's how I started dating Jack and ended up marrying him. I never thought it would turn out like this. I feel terrible for my uncle. Hold on, by executive director, do you mean the executive director at our company? Yes, that's right. Oh my god. That's why he was so adamant about not divorcing me. I had no idea. If things had gone smoothly with me, he would have been on the fast track to success. And now? It's a shame, isn't it? No way. But surely he can't stay at the company after divorcing due to infidelity and even canceling the wedding, right? It's like he smeared mud on the executive director's face. This can't be happening. I heard he felt he couldn't face everyone at work, so he resigned voluntarily. What? I didn't hear about this. Well, that's not really my business anymore. Well, it is my business. I just married him. That's all I can tell you. You mean I married an employee man? That's not happiness. It's just hell. This can't be happening. I wonder if Jack's getting my messages. I doubt he'll respond. The phone's not connecting again. Maybe he's avoiding you. I didn't want an employed loser. I heard that you wanted to divorce Jack, but he refused with all his might. In the end, unable to separate, you couldn't quit your job and ended up supporting my unemployed loser of an ex-husband. Jack initially tried job hunting but couldn't find anything he wanted to do. However, to repay his debts, he reluctantly started working in an industry he didn't like. I heard you're both struggling quite a lot. This is a nightmare. How did you find all this out? I have my sources. Plus, it's a small world. I can't believe this is happening to me. Well, Lisa, you got what you wanted. You married Jack. Congratulations. This isn't what I wanted at all. You wanted financial stability, didn't you? Now you have the chance to prove it to yourself and Jack. This isn't fair. I was supposed to be the one provided for. Life isn't always fair. Sometimes we have to take responsibilities for the problems we create. There has to be a way out of this. I'm afraid that's between you and Jack now. I'm no longer involved. Can't you help? Your uncle's the executive director after all. I'm sorry, but that's not my place anymore. You have to figure this out on your own. I can't believe this is happening to me. Believe it, and maybe next time, think twice before pursuing a married man for his money. I need to go. I have to talk to Jack. Good luck with that. You'll need it. This isn't over. I'll find a way out of this mess. I'm sure you'll try your best. Goodbye, Lisa. I heard that Lisa wanted to divorce Jack, but he refused definitively. In the end, unable to separate, Lisa couldn't quit her job and ended up supporting the unemployed Jack. Jack initially tried job hunting but couldn't find anything he wanted to do. However, he had debts to repay, so he had no choice but to reluctantly start working at an industry he didn't like. Last I hear, they're both struggling quite a bit.